In his latest comments regarding his house arrest, Mir Hossein Mousavi pointed out and emphasized the accusations and lies that are being published continuously by the media and said that subversives are those people who use the money from the oppressed, barefooted, and the poor to create a large corruption in the country. Hujjatul Islam Ali Younesi, the current advisor for Hassan Rouhani, claimed that the extreme actions against the dervishes were carried out by non-governmental groups who are outside of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and added that these actions against the dervishes were against the will of the Islamic Republic of Iran. On Wednesday the 31st of December 2014, Ali Mutahhiri said that the Supreme National Security Council is only allowed to issue arrest warrants lasting for the duration of a governmental chaos where a state of emergency exists, and that any arrests beyond this period would require judicial rulings. During the past week, Hamadan's Governor General's Assistant for Security and Political Affairs said that the number of females being infected with HIV is increasing. He then added that the key aspects regarding HIV and AIDS education must be available for the public by the aid of pharmacies and small brochures. Furthermore, after more than 2 months since a series of acid attacks took place in the city of Esfahan, no one has been arrested for the crime. However, Mahdiya Golru, a member of the Women's Citizenship and a women's rights activist who participated in the protest against the acid attacks, is still imprisoned. In the recent months, 5 students of the University of Tabriz were suspended from studying. It is worth noting that, despite the changes that have been made in the team management of the University of Tabriz, the previous government policies to restrict student activities in this university has not changed and it still continues. Furthermore, despite 1 month having passed since the arrest of Amir Gholi, a former student activist, he is still deprived from telephone calls and meeting with his relatives. On Saturday the 27th of December 2014, the Aghdara gold mine workers in the west region of Azerbaijan formed a gathering near this mine in order to protest against the employer's decisions on firing 350 of their colleagues. Furthermore, on Tuesday the 27th of December 2014, 150 workers of the Wagon Pars company in the city of Arak gathered in the Pars Wagon Street in order to protest against the employer's decision on refusing to renew the contract of Ali Derakhshande Bakht, who is the chairman of the Islamic Labour Council at the plant. On Sunday the 28th of December 2014, a group of Parseloon factory workers in the city of Khorramabad, who work in difficult and hazardous environments and are subject to retirement benefits, gathered in front of the Social Security Administration in order to protest against not receiving any benefits on these sorts of jobs.
Azad Atmani, a Kurdish citizen from the Deshvan village of Salmas, was shot dead by the border guards. An informed source regarding this case announced that the border guards shoot these people deliberately. Each year they kill and injure hundreds of travellers, their animals and citizens residing near the border. On Christmas Day, a number of Christian converts were arrested in the city of Tehran. During the past week, around 200 followers of the spiritual path called Erfan-e-Halqeh, gathered in front of the Evin prison and demanded Mohammed Ali Taheri, the chief of Erfan al-Halqeh, to be released from the prison. This gathering was carried out under the strict control of the security forces that caused many disruptions. On Sunday the 28th of December, Susan Tabyanyan, a Baha'i citizen, introduced herself to the prison in order to serve her 1-year imprisonment sentence. Arash Honarvar Shojai, a blogger, cleric and critic against the Iranian regime, was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment, an 800,000 toman fine and 50 lashes. He was charged with propaganda against the regime and insulting the leadership, and as a result was prevented and banned from being a clergyman for lifetime. Ayub Karimi, Anvar Khazri, Dawood Abdullahi, Kamran Shikeh, Khoshro Besharat, Qazem Abaste, and Mamusta Fahad Salimi were all imprisoned and have remained in an unknown situation for the past 6 years. 1 more year has been added to the imprisonment sentence of a priest called Farshid Fatih at the Islamic Revolutionary Court, which was presided by Judge Salavati.
According to the reports, on Thursday the 25th of December 2014, 7 prisoners accused of drug trafficking were hanged in the Adilabad prison. On Saturday the 27th of December 2014, 3 prisoners accused of waging war against God, causing corruption on earth, and drug trafficking were hanged in the central prison of Zahedan. Furthermore, Majid Muqaddam's arrest warrant was once again confirmed for another month, and therefore he will continue to be imprisoned in the solitary confinement.
Reyhaneh Tabatabai, a journalist and one of the members of the Islamic Iran Participation Front, was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment and banned from having membership in political parties, political groups and activities in the media and the press for 2 years. On Friday the 26th of December, a 12-year-old student was punished violently by his teacher in one of the boys' primary schools in the city of Fardis, which led to the young student being taken to the hospital for urgent surgery. A member of the parliament in Iran has stated that Iran uses more cyber parasites than the rest of the world. Mohammad Asghari emphasized that not only the excessive usage of cyber parasites was one of the causes of Tehran's storm event, but it also causes the increasing number of cancer patients in Iran. On the evening of Friday the 26th of December, 2 motorcyclists who were the perpetrators of acid attacks escaped towards a vehicle near Tehran's police station. On Wednesday the 24th of December, Ali Salanpour was transferred to the hospital from the prison in order to be treated. However, he was later returned back to the prison due to bed unavailability at the hospital and the lack of coordination of hospital staff and prison officials. Ali Salanpour's condition is deteriorating each day as he is suffering intense pain because of a problem with a vertebra in his neck. According to the news, the Director of Public Relations of Emergency Centers in Tehran said that 392 patients with cardiac and respiratory illnesses have received emergency medical treatments due to the air pollution in Tehran.